Greetings, hello, welcome, hi. It's your boy, Dr. Tune, Dr. The Tunes. You're not tuned in for another episode of Tune TV. I've been on a little hiatus for a couple reasons, mainly just because I was in a car accident. And after that, I just didn't feel like doing this podcast for a little bit. I had to just think about life and whatnot. Also, different life changes. I'm in SAE now, so probably gonna have some blog content coming from there and whatnot. So that is coming to you soon. But yeah, I got a whole bunch of topics for y'all and whatnot. I'm back in it, but my schedule is probably gonna change a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna try to do podcasts on Tuesdays at like night and stuff. Um, but if not, and the Saturday one, I probably gonna have to be in the morning. So that's like probably what's gonna change and stuff. That's the current thing I'm doing. We gonna see how that goes. You know what I'm saying? Really, just because I am making all the bread. So finding the time to do this podcast consistently has been a challenge for me. And I want to fit it in because I want to give you all the content. But, you know, I'm not going to make excuses. I'm going to try my best. You're going to listen. You're going to go on the journey with me. And also, one thing I'm going to be doing is doing more clips because I was doing it, stopped doing it, go do more clips. You know what I'm saying? So, all that more, you know what I'm saying? Also, stuff that's been happening. I've been dropping some singles, you feel me? And also other YouTube channels and whatnot. So definitely gonna bring that to you. Some lo-fi. Um, dropped a little lo-fi playlist I could show, and also dropped a couple singles. So I wanted to show y'all some of those. Uh, pulling up. That's crazy. Let me see if I can share it one more time. Dang, I gotta want to share. Well, I can't show it how I want to show it. Well, I got some music on, so yeah, and we just gonna get into the topics because I don't want to slow up the process. Pretty much all this stuff's been going on in the world and whatnot. I know all that. So I'm gonna try to navigate it, but giving my opinion on it, I'm gonna try to, what I'm saying, I'm gonna be a little handsy, what I'm saying, with it. I'm gonna treat it like hot potato, what I'm saying, because I don't want to get burnt, if you know what I'm saying. So that's how I'm gonna approach the controversial topics, what I'm saying. Not giving too much opinion, but letting y'all know, because I want to inform y'all about what's going on in the world. And yeah, so that's how we gonna handle it. Just information. And if it gets too hot, I'm gonna get out the kitchen because niggas ain't trying to get burnt. This too much. But yeah, I like to call this time of the year something that we would like to call like cloud season, damn near. Because from here on, like today's Halloween. Happy Halloween, everybody. At the time of this recording, it was Halloween. But because of this, from here over to the end of the year, all these events are gonna be going on. And artists are going to do a lot of things for clout, what I'm saying? Because we doing music in a bit. So, when it comes to different people doing different things, garnering different attention, that is, what's going to be going on for the most part is people, you know, the clout demons are afoot, what I'm saying. Excuse me. This is brought to you by insert drink I'm drinking here. I like ginger ale, Seagrams. To get Seagrams ad. It's not an ad. It's not a paid advertisement at all. Yeah, I shouldn't even have the song. But I do like ginger ale. I'm gonna make my own ginger ale. Ginger ale? No, I'm just kidding. Or am I? So yeah, cloud season is what we are in. And because of that, I'd say from here, yeah. From like now up until the end of December, end of the year, um, people are going to be doing all types of different shit. for sure. And this is gonna be a hot mess. You know what I'm saying? I cannot deny that. So people have just been going crazy. Like we got the Kai Cenat joint. We got, everybody dressing up as something a little crazy for Halloween too. So yeah, the different Halloween people and whatnot. Let me see. Like, look, we got a. So I just want to go through a couple outfits. People are going in on Demi Lovato because she was dressed up as like Snow White. You know what I'm saying? And the undertones because she used to have substance abuse problem. I think she like had like a seizure, so she partially blind. You know what I'm saying? That's how much she been doing. So it's like Snow White, and she white, and she was off the off white. That's what people are saying. So they beat OD. Ice Spice has kind of been going crazy with the Betty Boop jump, and she just want to express herself. You feel me? But people, have her own opinion because of how just what's it called? Let me see. How like just overtly like flexual that she is being. You feel me? And so because she being so flexual for everybody to people think that's kind of tacky. People think originality is gone in music or whatnot. And to a certain degree, that exists, right? But here's the thing: Ice Spice knows who she is, bro. She know, and if you ever see any of her interviews and shit, she's very candid and honest in what she doing and what the female rap landscape is. She is not a rapper who said in interviews ever that everybody's cool, that everybody's friends, at least in the female rap jump. Everybody cool, everybody friends. It's all cute. We all on sisterhood shit. She not on sis. She never been on sisterhood timing, even though that we know that none of these girls even are. She didn't even have a pretense. She was like, it's very competitive. We all trying to outdo each other and see who looked the goodest, who rapped the hardest, who got the hottest track right now, who got the most numbers, who's going more up than the other person. You feel me? And in the backdrop of all that, you got Nicki Minaj, you know what I'm saying? And at any point could just start stomping her feet and could easily squish any of these other female rappers with like, exception to maybe like Cardi B. And like you can say Meg, but they don't address each other. So they kind of stay in their own lane. You know what I'm saying? I feel like there's a reason behind that we don't know. Cause you see how, what I'm saying? Um, even though you ever notice how Meg and Cardi are friends, but you never see Nicki really going at Meg like that. I think Nicki was saying some shit and chirping during the whole Tory situation like everybody else. But you never see her like really going at Meg like how she go at Cardi. See, I feel like there's like reason behind that. You know what I'm saying? There's context behind that. But in general, I would just let y'all know Ice Spice and shit is who she is. She knows what she is. She knows she cannot out rap her competition. She knows she not going to out dance her competition either. She's not a dancer. She's not what's that girl name that people were saying like the girl from the five, the Normani Jones or whatever her name is. She not gonna dance. She not gonna two step either. But she knows she light skin with a booty, and that's what she gonna show. You feel me? So she did this crazy performance or whatnot, just shaking some. Nah, y'all wild. But she was just shaking some, you know what I'm saying? And people, you know what I'm saying, are reacting to that. Great way to get attention. She knows what her fans want and she sells that. You know what I'm saying? That is all she can do. And she fucks with the same producer, which I fuck with. I just like the fact that she's still fucking with the same producer that they built that sound that even though she don't gotta rap that hard, the music is still pretty decent to hard. I'm not saying it's the best shit in the world, but it's still pretty decent to hard. And I feel like that's a great accomplishment giving, you know, the obvious lack of talent people would say that she would have. You know what I'm saying? In spite of her obvious lack of talent that people would say Ice Spice would have, she still comes out with at least by now 2 or 3 decent singles. That's a feat, in my opinion. Because Lotto can rap. Lotto can really rap. But I can't really list off no Lotto songs like that. I can't really list, and that's on me. I don't really listen to female rap like that, except what comes by. But I listen to Glorilla. Glorilla has a couple songs that I listen to. You know what I'm saying? And Ice Spice has a couple songs that I will listen to, right? That just pop up. Now you can say these are on some one hit wonder versus Lotto, trying to be more of a album oriented artist. You feel me? Because she can really rap. She's trying to do more projects and shit than like they are and shit. But you know, that's an artist. That's the business model of each artist. I'm not expecting bars from Ice Spice because she a single artist, so she has to drop just a hot single, and I'm gonna fuck with it. You know what I'm saying? That's why I feel like I feel like it's just people are going too hard on Ice Spice when she be doing what she doing for beyond her Cloud Demon behavior. What else can she do? You feel me? What else does she got? You feel me? She knows that what she got, and she gonna max that out until it's all cash out. And at least she had built with the same producer. Or if you a musician, Ice Spice could have switched up on Riot. You feel me? She could have easily switched up on Riot like how Glorilla switched up on the producer that did her first single. And she didn't do that. She stayed with that nigga. And I feel like off the loyalty, off the strength, if you were a producer, you would want to fuck with Ice Spice because she still fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? I think that's some real shit. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, so like I really appreciate Ice Spice on that type of tip, on the loyalty artist tip, because everybody be switching up and be on fake shit. And she stands with the people that she rock with, at least right now. You know what I'm saying? All her biggest singles probably in her, because you know, I don't know how long Ice Spice is going to be around. She might be around for a couple more years, and then she's probably gonna bounce and do some other shit. She might do OF, she might do fucking My Style Clothes, she might be just on some model shit. You know what? You know what I'm saying? Ice Spice gonna be on in a couple of years. But at least Riot got some singles out, so I feel like that should be acknowledged too. You feel me? So yeah, I just wanted to acknowledge that part. You know what I'm saying? I want to find other people outfits and shit. So let me see. Feel like I like this one post with Shaq, but I feel like Shade Room also gonna have a lot of costumes. Halloween, I like seeing people costume. See, I went on here and this was the mindless behavior one, and I was like, bro, what the fuck? So yeah, this is the actual people saying I don't know if I'm gonna still talk about who with who people content like that, you know, with terms of dating, because relationships be complicated. People be doing their own thing. Meg's popped out, and who is she? Oh, this is a Fashion Nova thing. What she was for Halloween though? She do look good though. What she do for Halloween? You feel me? Wanted to see if they have people Halloween costume. Let me see. What's this? Christian Milian will in her. Okay, that's Christian Milian. Damn, she doing different. She did different costumes. I like seeing people costumes. That's what I be like, yeah, when the Halloween come. Do freaky costumes. But I don't see nobody giving a fuck. So other Cloud Demon behavior. We talk about people talking about their mental health, but also talking about how they aren't on social media, but still do things to post on social media, like John Legend. He says limiting his social media use improve his mental health. I think that's important. I feel like people are online too much. We are overly online. We overshare online. You feel me? Some people have to for content creation, but most people don't have to be as online as people that have to do this for a job. You know what I'm saying? You could be a lot less online, but you're already addicted. You know what I'm saying? Like, here's this is we're in the dystopia. You feel me? If you we thought the dystopia would be like, you know, the robots and shit. You know what I'm saying? But it's really also Black Mirror shit. We are addicted to these devices. We cannot look away from it. People sleep I sleep with my phone. You know what I'm saying? Imagine that concept in the 90s when everybody had house phones and having a cell phone was rare. Would you sleep with your phone? You know what I'm saying? Because all I was used for was calling, but this is a mini computer now. You know what I'm saying? And for being a little messy, we got Summer Walker rumor back with the guy, what's his name? The Meech. You know what I'm saying? Meech Jr. You know what I'm saying? They're saying I've never seen two rich people look not rich. That's what this one person said. I'm dead. Yeah, the shade room call it Baywatch. I'm dead. And they said whenever they catch people together, they call that shit Baywatch. That shit goofy. Got him. But yeah, I don't know. Shout out to people together. You know what I'm saying? I don't like posting being in a relationship and shit like that. I like keeping that part private. So, because once you open that up and then people start talking about it, you're gonna be mad when people talk about it. But if you kept it all under wraps, you know what I'm saying? Like if you just kept it all in house but people get exposed. Some people are private people, and then like outside of their social media life, they're private people. But then people will come into their life. You know what I'm saying? Depending on who you choose to lay down with, they will choose to expose you. So that also happens. That's very unfortunate that be happening to people and whatnot. You feel me? So such is life. What can you do? But yeah, so they said SZA spends her 50th week at number one on the R&B chart. Damn, so SZA's literally like on some breaking record shit. And when it comes to R&B, you gotta really step down. She is the Nicki of the R&B shit. Like she is stepping. And I feel like because of that, like even though SZA roll out, like TDE don't really care. Like that Kendrick not there. I mean, they do care, but like they don't care about the other artists because SZA's such a fucking just turning. SZA really keeping the lights on at TDE. Let's be very real. SZA is the reason why TDE can clear checks and give everybody else some bread. They all eating off SZA right now. Let's be very real. Like she is going crazy. She has a stadium tour like that. They bro, like TDE is a label now. Like that's all it is, bro. Like you wonder why everybody else ain't dropping because they making bread off the SZA tour. And she just did a SZA single with Drake. She was on Drake album a couple times, hitting them again with another check. So yeah, they not worrying about them other artists, bro. And I love them other artists. On an Ab Soul album. When's the next Ab Soul album gonna drop? Isaiah Rashad? When is the next Isaiah Rashad gonna come out? I don't know. And then Reason. Oh, they do Reason dirty as fuck, bro. If y'all know how y'all live, look up how they did Reason. Look up how they did Reason. I ain't not gonna even go into all that right now. Look how they did Reason. That shit funny. So yeah, so SZA is a Grammy Award winning singer, landed her 50th week at number one. Her song "Snooze" and Drake's "Sign Me Out," which she was featured on, helped her achieve this new accomplishment. Billboard reports the songs ranked number 1 and 2 on the latest hot R&B chart. So damn, yeah, she's fucking killing shit, bro. Sign Me Out, just 1 and 2. She 1 and 2 is her and her. So shout out to SZA, bro. Bruh, yo, Flavor Flav did the anthem. He sung the anthem for this basketball game. I think it was a Bucks game. Gonna do the audio. Why he do this? Who let Flavor Flav do this? Who let him do this, yo? They have Flavor Flav singing the national anthem. Stop him. Stop him. This is what we got going on, bro. But other messy don't. We got Zoe Kravitz and Channing Tatum. They're probably engaged. It's nice when people get together and whatnot. Let me see what other. Travis Barker reveals the name of him and Kourtney Kardashian's son. See, look at this. More clout behavior, bruh. You feel me? So let me do this mini section on famous people's kids. So Willow's like a celebrity in her, right? But we know that Willow is a Jada and Will kid, but she also is Willow Smith. You feel me? I think it was her birthday. Shout out to her. She's 22. Northwest, she just did a cover girl, and she did an interview. How old is she? She's like 10, right? Why is she 10 years old with the cover girl? See, and Kanye was mad about all this shit. He's like, bro, I didn't want her to just be in the spotlight. I don't want you making money off my kid. I want her to be a kid. And as soon as bro Kim that divorce joint happened, Kim said, "I'm doing what I want, I'm making this money." She in the Kardashian joint now. She gonna be making some money, bro. What? Yeah, she did an interview. She did the model joint, and then she talked about how she want to be an artist and she want to own Yeezy and Skim. She want to own both their parents' companies. Yo, Northwest finna run the earth, bro. That's funny. Northwest and Jay-Z and Beyonce kid, they just gonna be like owning the earth, just chilling. That's funny, bro. Bro, people be talking about what happened with Erica Mena. She was talking about oh man. Bro, they really getting married, bro. We gonna get back to that. But first this. First this. This is funny. Look, bro. Okay, she said Erica Mena was excited about getting divorced. I'm gonna let this play. She's jumping up and down for listeners. If you end up listening, she is jumping up and down in excitement of separating. I'm dead. She really happy. That's funny. Hey, hey man, people be saying like stuff like that. It's like, wow, you just if somebody like cared about being another parent, you'd be like, wow, you just took my kids away. Like you're just celebrating, like, yes, only me. I have to say over this. She's like, she said that's the second she said, yes, I have all the kids. Where's my money? Insane. That's the second thing she said, bro. That's wild. I'm dead. She's literally sad she ain't getting no bread. She's like, bro, what? So she was happy when she was getting the kids because she thought she was getting the bag. She said, now that the kids are a burden now that she not getting the bag. I thought those are your bundles of joy. I didn't know they were a financial burden. I thought you loved your children, all my children. That's funny. That's actually funny. That's funny. All right, so in case you didn't know, um, Michael Jordan's son is with Scottie Pippen's ex-wife, and now they're trying to get married. So levels of odd. And Michael Jordan's like, yeah, I don't want any parts of this at all. So Michael Jordan said, I don't want no parts of any of this shit going on at all. Like this is a sickness. That's what he said. And so he says Marcus Jordan said he wants dad to be the best man. And I think that's insane. I think that's insane. I think that's insane. Look at him looking side to side, bro. He not serious. So look at her. Look at her not saying nothing. She want a date. She trying to say she's trying to lock this shit in. Nigga, I want that bread in. I want that shit locked. Want that Jordan money locked. Is what he hopes. But will he? I think his brother's gonna be his best man before I think. Before I see MJ, bro. MJ comes to that wedding, bro. The memes that they gonna make is gonna be OD, bro. You like can't they ain't gonna do it, bro. They ain't gonna have bro, it's gonna be another crying Jordan meme. They gonna have another crying Jordan meme, bro. Like, what you mean? Like, that's not. That's not how they gonna have it, bro. Yes, he wants it. He wants it. Yes, yes, yes. That's what they want. They want the clout. That's what I'm talking about. Clout season. All right. So if you didn't know, so there's been this real estate scam going on and shit with DJ Envy was promoting this real estate seminars for this guy called Cesar Pena, and now he's allegedly like been taking money at like it was all a elaborate Ponzi scheme because he would make people continue to buy a house he already owned. So he just was taking money from these people and never actually flipping it. And then he would accrue debts. So to accrue debts, you borrow more money. And then if you know how the Ponzi scheme work, you just keep borrowing. And where's all the money? Who knows? Who knows? But yeah, this is like a deep dive for y'all. Yeah, the guy who sound give a fuck. Yeah, that's the guy. That's the guy. So but also he learned how to in the interviews, he talks about learning how to invest in real estate from prison from this guy. And he went to prison for like fraud, scamming. He's a scammer. A nigga who went to jail for scamming came out real estate scamming, and y'all went for it, which is crazy. And that is true. DJ Hemi did help because if you was listening, if you're a Breakfast Club listener, you was hearing that nigga every other day for like 5, 6 years now, talking about, hey, I got this real estate shit going on. You should go up to this seminar. I appreciate the TSR investigates. That shit funny. They was talking about, oh, we just messy. Okay, we just messy, whatever, whatever. We just some gossip shit. No, we gonna be real journalists with the mess. Now, if you know anything about real estate, a lot of these homes do not cost the amount it would be to rehab them. So, but if you didn't know that, that is why, he was scamming people. He just used that bit of information. Cause if you ran the numbers, for any like real estate thing, it'd be like most houses are like 50 to 60K. So anything over that, like for a full house, and if it's like multifamily, duplex, whatever, you would probably be a group of investors. So you would only spend like a lot less than like but you wouldn't know that if you're not into real estate. And that's the unfortunate part. A lot of people getting scammed. And yeah, it's fucking awful. Mm-mm. Bro, they raided the iHeart building. So DJ Envy had to do like the Breakfast Club one day. He had to do it from where I'm doing at my house. Like he's basically doing what I'm doing. DJ Envy was me for like a couple mornings, bro. So let's be very like it was like that. They was raiding that joint. Like and he was promoting on the airways. Actually, and they gave a lot of validity. So it's one thing if you're allowed to advertise. People say like, well, it's just on the internet. Like you believe whatever's online. So people give a lot more validity to like stuff that's on the radio airways because to advertise on there, it's still just another way to advertise. It's a different amount of money. Excuse me, just a different amount of money. You know what I'm saying that you had on the radio. And people do all type of whatever, the lawyer people don't like, companies will just spend money. But for some people, you feel like, on top of that, the ads wasn't just some ads you heard in the passing commercials, also like coming from DJ Envy too, also saying like, "Well, I've made money and I'm DJ Envy and da da." So people fell for it. Okay, like that's what it is. What I'm saying. But at the end of the day, it's one thing to be like, oh, um, to shame people for giving away this amount of money, because people are just, it's like some people don't care because it's like these are the rich getting richer. Who has this amount of money to give to somebody off rip? You know what I'm saying? Some people gave their life savings. So you feel me? Some people just took a risk because they wanted to make sure their family eat. There's none of this is good financial advice. If you know anything about financial advice, you got to do risk management so you would never over leverage a position, because then you could lose all of it. Always assume the worst could happen, because if you're probably gonna lose everything before you win everything. You feel me? You can get lucky and win a couple of times, but still it's inexact science, blah blah blah, all that shit. But people don't not understand that and believe that you could just get one flip and be rich forever. Like, if it sounds too good to be true, it is when it comes to money. If it sounds too good to be true, it is. And so yeah, them niggas got finesse, bro. But also, he was on the Breakfast Club. That's another thing. Like, now, have there been all type of crazy people on the Breakfast Club and shit? Yeah, but it's hard to get on there. So that's why people believe and more likely to listen to people who get a full on interview with Charlemagne and DJ Envy and Angela Yee before Angela Yee. Yeah, he maybe could become these seminars, and these seminars weren't cheap either. So they making bread off the seminars, and they making bread off, the just taking money from people. So, and they said DJ Envy made some money, which he says he doesn't. He says that Caesar Pena owes some money, but there's a whole bunch of clips of him saying he made money. There's a whole bunch of clips of him saying he made some money. He had all these. I got my rent checks. What about you? Hey man, I don't know. Who knows? I wish I could go back on these because I swear I saw something funny as hell. Yeah, so I mean, he was just scamming, bro. You feel me? He just got people money and ran off with that bit. That shit crazy, bro. Yeah, some other clout babies. I think Marissa Dene, she shares a photo of her and Emily Chopper's baby. So yeah. I don't know how people feel about that too. It's another thing. Just showing your life on social like that, showing your baby, showing your, you feel me? It's just like, why would you do that to yourself? Crazy people be online, but hey, people be talking about how Russell Wilson gave Shorty he rented out a Waffle House for Shorty. I don't know if y'all care about that, but that did happen. People were saying like, saying like people were saying like they're basically shitting on it because it's not a feat, it's not really a stat. Anybody with decent money could do that, right? Um, so I can't find it, but yeah, they're just saying that wasn't this player as you thought it is. You feel me? Essentially, but let me see. Should I go into it? This next topic, how I want to. Yeah, I'm gonna just get into it. All right, so how am I say this? How am I say this? Everybody really asking, like, what the fuck going on with Kodak Black, bro? So, like, people just think something going on with Kodak Black, right? Like, maybe he on drugs, blah blah blah. But when it comes to people like Kodak Black, bro, I be thinking like, when are niggas like that sober? You feel me? When are they good? So people like are talking about him doing this Drink Champ interview and how he just fucked up the whole interview, right? But like again, I feel like all these rappers be fucked up and they just can handle their stuff and able to carry a conversation. But I feel like they're all on drugs. Like people talk about like hella interviews, like I don't know who's sober. That's what I be wondering who the fuck sober. He was just so slurred and so fucked up. Once you're too fucked up, it's like whoa. But they be passively like just on drugs. Like Duty Low just talking about how he just came out of rehab and shit, but just because doing X amount of drugs a day is the normal. So I don't know why you judging now. And then they judging Nori because he's like, why'd you have the nigga on? He fucked up. But I feel like it's Drink Champs. That's the name of the fucking interview shit. And people get drunk and go on the shit. They be getting drunk and talking on the shit, but it's because Kodak Black was doing too much. So he briefly spoke about after fans are expressed their concerns following his drinking champ review. He said, "Believe nothing you hear and half what you see too, cause this could be deceiving." But also that Kodak Black, I don't ever know what the fuck he be talking about. He also be talking in riddles and shit. So I don't know what the fuck like. So that's why I also don't take him that serious too. Cause I'm like, I don't even know what the nigga be saying, bro. Like, what do you hear when you hear Kodak Black talk? Because I don't know what the fuck the nigga be talking about. This way, see, he's even smoking in the fucking clip. He's always high. So like, when is he sober? So that's why I think when you talk about what Kodak was doing, he was just so fucked up. He should have been on the interview. Oh, look at the audacity. Nori, how could you get this man? How like he's even like, bro, nobody. When is it an issue? When is it an issue? He was in jail. Like that. When is it an issue, bro? Like, what are y'all talking about? Like, we celebrated him as soon as Kodak got out of jail, like for the second time or whatever, and then y'all mad at him for being fucked up still. I don't know, bro. Like it's what do you think he's even on? What if he was just drunk? Look, see, and they're talking about some fucking horoscope bullshit. I'm sorry, I'm not into Zodiac. So if people start talking Zodiac, I just put that into like if you were people who are like atheists and they when they hear people talk about religion, that's how I feel when I hear people talk about Zodiac. So I'm like, ah, here comes this mumbo jumbo bullshit. So like what are they saying? I don't know what Kodak would say sober. I would not know what the fuck he talking about when he's sober. Why the fuck you think I know what talking about? Like what y'all talking about? Look at that, and he's look, and that's funny. He's laughing because he's smoking a blunt. You are speaking at a regular pace today. That's all I feel. while he is actively smoking a blunt. Y'all are ridiculous, bro. What are we talking about? He said, "Nigga, the shit is called Drink Champs. I was drunk." I feel like this is how Kodak Black always talks. So, so you heard this, and now we're gonna go to the fucking Drink Champ shit. Cause niggas think he was just so fucked up on drink. Like, I feel like if he should have been got help after jail and shit, but people don't give a fuck. Like, but he also was saying a whole bunch of shit too. That he was getting a little messy. So we gonna get into that too. All right, so that's him talking at another. He ain't fuck with no flocking. I love that song. Yeah, that's crazy. I mean, yeah, I feel that though. I mean, a lot of songs that people end up liking, like my most like playlist, whatever. I don't like a lot of those songs anymore. But that's how I feel. Okay, so that's him. That's so then I've heard true contexts of Kodak talking. Now this is him talking on Drink Champ. Now is this like massively different than how he was? He said he did a shot or two. So imagine you a shot or two, shot or three. Is he so fucked up? Like I don't know, bro. Like y'all must have not heard Kodak Black don't do that many interviews. That's how I feel. I feel like y'all just saying some shit because Kodak Black don't do no fucking interviews and shit. He don't do that many interviews and shit. Where my banner? I am even put my banner on this shit. Hold on. There we go. Hey. But yeah, that's really yeah. Kodak Black don't do that many interviews, bro. So that's how I feel. I feel you don't. If you never heard him talk, you would always you think some shit wrong with the nigga. That shit funny, bro. All right, so this is him. But this is not he being messy. This is him being messy. This is why people say he's so fucked up because you got him talking da da da. But he also so he's said all type of wild shit. He has lives and shit where he talks crazy. He got whatever, bro. But he's talking about 21 Savage. So that kind of feeds into my next topic. He being messy. That's why people saying some shit. Yeah, so that's what happened on there. He started chatting about 21 and shit. He started chatting like unpromptedly, just started talking about like, oh, well, which way he got with Drake. He just, Drake just does something to niggas, and like, what the fuck is he talking about? And see, this is why I never understand what Kodak Black saying. Anyway, this is some other goofy shit he's saying. And then, so yeah, 21 Savage got mad over that shit because he's like, actually, that's one thing. He also said some other shit. This is him. He's talking about doing the song 6 9 and shit. And they just keep he's just like to me, if he was that fucked up, he wouldn't be coherent. he's still hearing questions and answering the questions and talking very coherently. So yeah, y'all niggas is bugging. At the end of the day, he said that's an M. Why would I say no to an M? But you know, people have different morals and stuff, and so they'll be like, "That's an awful thing to do because I don't fuck with bitches." And then, no, okay, that's Glorilla talking. Let me see. So he said a whole bunch of other shit. I'm looking for what 21 Savage said. This one. Yeah, this is what 21 Savage responded to and shit. This is 21 Savage responding. See now he's giving context to what happened, but he sounds very upset to explain this, which because it's like this is essentially like some behind the scene industry drama that most people do not talk about. And he's the type of nigga, he even said himself, he said, I do not like to be a chatty patty nigga. I do not like to talk about all this context drama shit. I like to just make my money and be on my way. And unfortunately, I have to address this because people are asking like, you know, I beef with you or I got some shit going on because allegedly this isn't the first time that Kodak Black has said something about 21 Savage. So now, you know, essentially he, you know, 21 feels like he has to say something. You're now making me say something about this bullshit that I really don't care about, but because it keeps popping up on timeline, I'm tired of this shit. He basically went on to say like essentially what else he said? I want to see if they keep going with it. But yeah. Oh yeah, I remember. Okay, so he basically went on the Clubhouse shit and they said who is the best like rapper in 2016? And 21 Savage said, I'm picking myself. And of course, if you're any rapper, you are going to pick yourself. I'm going to say, me, Dr. Tune, I'm the goatest rapper. I'm the best rapper on earth. No rapper raps better than me. Nobody makes harder beats than me. Nobody goes harder than me in these fucking with these tunes. I am Doctor of the Tunes. That's what my answer to any nigga who thinks how good I am at rap. That and music. That should be everybody else's response, of course, too. And then because he said the timing happened after the Drake shit, that he quote unquote switched up. But he's just basically saying, I will always gonna pick myself. I respect myself, and I feel like anybody, I'm not gonna never say anybody is better than me at fucking anything. He said, I had a box like some Mike Tyson, I win it. He said, if I had to play Michael Jordan in hoops, I said I win it. That's the type of person he is because I'm a confident human. And then he's also judging Kodak Black for the whole shit with the 21, with him doing the song with 6ix9ine and shit, because 21 Savage's cut for the street nigga come from this type of street nigga cloth. Because not every street nigga care about snitching. Some street niggas care, or some street niggas don't care. You know what I'm saying? So the street, they separate. They not in the, they, you know what I'm saying? Street niggas that care associate, and street niggas that don't care associate. Notice that. Peep that. You know what I'm saying? Except Young Thug, because Young Thug is Young Thug. Don't worry about that. But yeah, so that's a certain moral thing that people say. Well, actually, no, not Young Thug. Young Thug didn't say anything. People are snitching on Young Thug. But I don't know. I don't know Young Thug to have cooperated. So yeah, let me not say that. Gunna. No, Gunna, different story. I'm gonna stop. So he also said, you doing a song, that's a different moral. I don't fuck with you like that. We are rappers, we're not friends, for real. So that's how I feel. I don't think these niggas are really friends for real. Let's be real. Like, what the fuck we talking about, man? Like, these niggas is just do music together. You know what I'm saying? Like, and also, you know what I'm saying? Do some people end up being friends? Sure, but friends come and go. People don't be friends for life. You don't have a friend that's your friend for X amount of time. You stop being friends, you get a new friend. You end up being a friend for a little bit. Something don't happen. Cool. Sometimes you don't talk to a nigga for like 5-10 years, and then you start talking to him again, and then boom, and then you're talking again. And that's just a part of life, you know what I'm saying? So this is that nigga John Gabbana talking about the whole shit with Kodak. But like I said, is Kodak probably on hella drugs? Yeah, he might be. But he was on, but also it's like y'all talking about him being fucked up on a show called Drink Champs, where they drink. So he's probably gonna be more fucked up than he would be in any other context on camera because he's on Drink Champs. But whatever. Just from a nigga that you don't know talking to you, like, is Kodak Black gonna listen to this? No, like that's bad awkward. Imagine a nigga giving you a stern talking to online. Thinking that's gonna hit you, and you on, even if you are on drugs, I'm not listening to this nigga. Nigga, you is fucking stealing shit. I have hits. I'm Kodak Black. Nigga, you is fucking attacking people. It's a book and whole lot gang shit. We are not the same thing. I can do drugs and go make a hit. You can do drugs and go fucking. You had to get sober to exist in life. So that's another thing. Talking to functioning addicts is a different thing. A functioning addict go look at a fucking non-functioning addict and be like, nigga, I'm God. Nigga, you just couldn't handle drugs. The drugs did you. I do the drugs. The drugs did yo ass. They didn't do me. I'm chilling. You know what I'm saying? Even if he does have a problem. So I don't think any of this is actually helpful at all. And just will kind of justify a drug addict's drug usage if they were as rich and famous as Kodak Black. And see, now you're talking about God shit. And if you're not a nigga is that deep in the guy, you're gonna turn it off. And then Kodak Black, though, I don't know his relationship. You know what I'm saying? He do got a cross tatted on him, but it also has a fairy thing. But then they also be talking about some demon music. I don't know. He also called himself a gremlin. I don't know what that is. What's a gremlin? I don't know. I think it's funny that the only way to get completely sober and to stay sober is to admit to a higher power. Like they haven't found anything else that that can make you really clean. You have to just admit that God exists. You have to just at least admit you don't have to be a full believer, but you do have to admit to a higher power and like submit to it. to some degree in order to stop being on drugs. No better system has been made. No better system. They haven't made a better system, bro. Yeah, I think that's crazy. I think the his message, he's coming from a good place, and I don't think anything he's saying is necessarily wrong. But just the idea of me being Kodak Black and me watching that video, who is this nigga? It just comes off crazy, bro. It just that's crazy. Like that's insane. Oh yeah, Pusha, I see. Is he out? Wait, see some rappers that have been showing him love while he's been locked up. Oh, he's speaking from jail. Okay, so Pusha, I see the thing for jail. They talking about who been showing him love. That nigga's still in jail. That shit crazy, bro. Pusha Ice, bro, he got locked up in 2021. Damn, how long you finna do his sentence, bro? That's crazy. I think that's interesting that no, they don't do this for all the rappers, but they fuck with Pooh Shiesty. Hmm, that's interesting. That is interesting. That's wild. DDG and Haley Bailey dressed as Tupac and Janet Jackson from All Poetic Justice. Okay, they funny, bro. They funny, bro. People think DDG corny, but he a social media dude. He doing his job. That's why I be confused at people judging other people's shit. Cause once you knew that, this nigga is a YouTube rap nigga. And this person is a Disney girl movie star. And y'all surprised what they do together? Like that don't surprise none of this shit surprise me. I don't understand. I don't get how why people do like how react. I don't get why people react how they react after you know what they are. You're reacting to Ice Spice knowing she got on for throwing ass, and she's throwing ass. Surprise, shock. Like that's what she got on doing. Like I don't know. Now Travis Scott and Weezy posted up at the club. That's interesting. Dirk brings out some people. Okay. Yeah, I think I know Dirk was on tour. This is what Lil Wayne did with his kid. And see, Wayne's a good kid. When has Wayne been sober? Look at him. Took his sons to the Laker game, talking about you need to practice hard to be good at a sport. Look at him. He just spent time with this kid, just chilling. When has Wayne been sober? So I don't know. That's the other thing about Boom. Also talking about niggas being on drugs and being there for his kid. Maybe you on drugs wasn't a good dad, but look at Wayne. And when has Wayne been sober? Wholesome moments. I appreciate good moments like that. People being mic'd up and shit, doing goofy shit. Um, Let me see. This one artist called Tyla has broken the record for most monthly listeners as a female African artist in Spotify history. So shout out to her. I'm gonna check her stuff out. Shout out to Tyla. Let me see. Blueface is talking about being a label owner. He said fuck rap, I'm the label, right? And then he showed his this is his roster. This is the MILF. This is the MILF roster. All right, so the MILF roster is Jaden Alexis. She got that one song, motherfucker, motherfucker, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So and then Christian Rock, she got a couple songs out. When is she gonna drop the pain music? That's all I want for Christian Rock. I don't want her to, bro. I don't care how many people she beat up. She want to walk down on Summer Walker for talking crazy, bro. Like I don't care about none of that. Yo, drop your pain music when you cried about what Dirty Blue Face is doing. Yo, have you ever heard her little Drake type R&B Summer Walker snippets, bro? Them shits is hard, bro. I don't give a fuck. Tell her to drop that shit. I need that. That's what we need. Lil Mabu is that I think that's the nigga that's fucking with her now. So you can just assume like all that with them in their relationship is just some fake industry shit for money. Jay Cinco and XR Rico, don't know who those niggas are, but we're probably gonna get unveiled with them at some point. If y'all know, let me know because I don't know. I don't know who them niggas is. You feel me? So yeah. So that's Blueface. He's now moving as a label owner. Why? Because he's not that good at making music. He liked Lil Baby. Lil Baby wasn't that good at making music. You know what I'm saying? Unsuccessful. So instead, they choose to be the label, sign the acts, get the crazy people together, create the drama, and do that. And I think Blueface pretty valid. I think they push into his with the Jane Alexis girl with the motherfucker. I think that song is just straight. I feel like I feel like he gonna make hella bread doing that shit and doing the fucking the baddie shit. You know what I'm saying? His little Zeus shit. I think he's doing his thing. I think he's and then Whack 100 eating off all that on top. That's funny, bro. Whack 100 just living great, bro. Oh yeah, so I think they selected the jury for Young Thug shit, and it took like a while. It's like the longest in Georgia history to select this jury, which is insane. Like, why did it take so long to do it? Nigga has a right to a speedy trial, so I think obstruction and justice, free Thug. See, now they doing the speedy trial, but y'all needed a speedy trial that jury shit too, nigga. What if I want to get out before Christmas, huh? No, I'm not going to. Mm, yeah, the longest in Georgia history. That's crazy. If y'all into basketball, James Harden just got traded to the Clippers. Anywho, Kanye is on his little post run right now. He linked up with somebody else. I think he linked with James Prince to listen to the album. I think he's doing an old head rollout. All the old heads listen to it. Linked up with Mike Tyson. He linked up with Mike Tyson. I think he linked up with some other nigga. Yeah, he rolling out. We gonna let's get into the Kanye rollout real quick. That nigga Kanye rollout is going crazy. That nigga dropped some leak shit talking about motherfucking Israel Palestine. And listen, I ain't even gonna like I can't even play what this nigga said, but like, yo, Kanye on some other shit. Hey, yo, here's my opinion on Israel Palestine. I'm sick of you niggas talking about Israel Palestine. This is one of the most complex political issues on earth with a lot of context and history that y'all don't understand. I don't want to speak on it because I don't even know enough. I need to read books before I speak on this. And I feel like you should feel like you need books before you speak on this shit. You know what I mean? Like, first off, start off with the how did Israel, the country form? Because people think the first I see people talking about this shit like they be reading the Bible, but like, this is real. No, Israel's a country that is a recent, less than 100-year-old country. Look up how that country was formed, bro. Idiot. Not the same shit in the Bible. And then The last 20 years of history. Read just the last 20 years of history. And then you'll have an understanding of why what is happening currently and during this conflict, why this is happening. And don't talk about that's all I'm gonna say, bro. That's all. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna say, bro. Because y'all know y'all I like it. And then on top of all that crazy context that you're going to see, you gotta tack on another couple thousand years of religious context because all three Abrahamic religions have like significant religious like monuments, temples, and shit in Israel. So yeah. So tack all that on top, and you have just all type of reasons. So any conflict that will go on there, people will think it's a holy war. So also that context on. So yeah, do not. I don't stop talking about Israel Palestine. Y'all don't know what y'all talk about. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't know what y'all talk about. But RIP. RIP, ceasefire. And I feel like, and I'm anti-war, so they should just stop it. Ceasefire, yes. Ceasefire, yes. That's how I feel about that. All wars, ceasefire, yes. Ukraine, ceasefire, yes. I feel like that should be just these people be getting caught up being pro one side or another side of war, and it's war. It's messy, conflict, death. Ceasefire, yes. And that's how you avoid the controversy. All right, we gonna move on. Who's the shorty, bro? Yo, Kim Kardashian just partnered up with the NBA for Skims. I'm salty as hell over that. Like, how did he? How did she get that off? And brief NBA drama topic. Yo, Dwight Howard is a freaky man's, bro. So allegedly, bro, somebody came to his house and he invited somebody over, and then he invited another friend. Like the person came and Dwight was there with another friend who was a trans individual, and allegedly that victim got raped by both of them people. And then after that, she had to get driven off. She couldn't get her private Uber. She got driven off by the trans individual. It was very awkward, all that junk. But Dwight Howard's response to these brutal allegations is like just like, y'all are in my business. Get out my business. What happens in my room stays in my room. He's a serial rapist, allegedly. Okay, so in her complaint, they are saying, according to court documents, Dwight Howard is accused of raping a gay man called Harper during a threesome with another man dressed as a woman, let's say a trans individual, called Kitty. The lawsuit accuses Dwight and Kitty of forcing themselves on Harper non-consensually. So that is the accusation, and his response to that is stay out of my business. This is his response to that. And no one is saying that. No one cares. We're talking about consent. And you think we talk about what you do in your private life. That is crazy, bro. Um, I think what's it called? Cam. I'm gonna start sharing. I'm gotta find this for y'all. So Cameron, the rapper, has a podcast with Mace, and so they were talking about it. Let me see if I can find this. They were talking about it, and they were just he was just saying like he just gave a lot of great context. Mace is good at talking about stuff without talking about it, just like me. So yeah, let me see if I can find. Yeah, here's what he said. All right, I found it. I found it. Mace was talking about the situation, and he was saying this just doesn't matter. And he's arguing, well, maybe it does. Yeah, I'm gonna show y'all in what context. All right. Yeah, he's gonna have a lot of disclaimers. He's gonna have a lot of disclaimers, bruh. Hey, and that's real advice. That's real advice. I agree. I feel like we should. True. People do care. We care about the best. That's another reason for this podcast to show you the media hypocrisy. That's the main reason I do this as a podcaster because because I had conversations and people always have these conversations and we act like we don't have these conversations. Bars. See, Mace used to be a pastor. That's why he preaching right now. Put the camera on. Oh, dead. Y'all think that? What do y'all think about that? Do you think that that's a valid? What makes it saying is valid? Because I do feel like people act like they don't care about some shit, and then when they see, like for example, um, I have friends in a lot of different communities. I don't care about who people background is, and people will say that, but I'll genuinely be friends with people of whatever, whatever. But ask the person who says they don't care what somebody's sexuality or gender is, and then ask how many of those people are your friends. Mm. And then let's look, shows how much you care. People are very judgmental. I try go out my way not to be judgmental because everybody go through their own shit. But even I judge people, and I try to make a conscious effort not to. So imagine the person who isn't even aware that they be judging people. People be judging people. Let's be real, bro. But then it does matter because if we find out, it will become news. You know what I'm saying? If it didn't matter, if it never mattered, it wouldn't matter if somebody got exposed for anything sexual that ever came out. Mm. I'm spitting. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, if that were true, bro, we would never care about people's sexuality. You would never care. Like it would never be news if someone came out. It would never be news if anybody cheated on who smashed on who. That would never even be news. It'd be like, and like this isn't news, but it makes it news all the time. So obviously it matters. Mm. Yeah, they're outing them. So yeah, exactly. If you're outing somebody, yeah, that it would their term outing wouldn't exist if it didn't matter. Yeah, because you could sell this level of information for money. It's that's why knowledge is power. Knowledge is money. Also that. So when people say knowledge is power, knowledge is also money. It does matter. Yo, look at the thing. Look at the title. It just said, "Hey yo, Dwight." Ah. All right, look at this. And then they also talking about this. Like, they're talking about, you know what I'm saying, is this consensual? Is it not? Look at this. And then this is Cam Gray makes I mean Mace. Mace makes a great point about consensuality that I wouldn't expect from Mace. I'll say that. I would not expect this from Mace. It's not. It's not at all. It went from that to fuck no. What we doing? All right, comment. Let me know. You know what I'm saying. Comment under if you doing your business right, and then somebody just walk out the closet while you know what I'm saying, and somebody walk out the closet, and and the person you with is like, yeah, of course I told them to come. Is it still consensual? Let me know. Exactly. That's another thing. People cannot get help if you continue to lie. Also, that people aren't gonna know about. People don't talk about what they do in their bedroom because I've been messing up. I'm gonna go back. We're gonna go back. Share it like this. Let me know if y'all hear it.
That's not consensual. But just think, you're somewhere, you're with somebody, and somebody walk out of the side door with a leprechaun outfit on. It's not longer consensual.
Yo,
It's
Yo,
not
man.
consensual.
yo,
It's not consensual. Y'all want me to keep going? Because this makes sense. It makes sense, but people be lying, and folks can't get help if y'all lie. So that's not consensual. Consensual is agreeing beforehand on what's going to happen. If it's not agreed to beforehand, it's not consensual. Young guys need to know this. Young ladies need to know.
That's real shit. Hey, that's real shit. Hey, man, look at that. Mace want everybody to be careful out there and letting y'all know, hey, y'all freak people. It matters what y'all be doing. Don't act like y'all can just hide y'all freak. You cannot hide it. You try to hide it too much, we gonna find out. And it matters. And if you are gonna keep it under wraps, make sure you keep it under wraps for real. Don't be playing, because you know what I'm saying. You get out of it, it's a wrap. Crazy. That shit funny. So that's what they were talking about Dwight. So that's yeah, I think I didn't so that's what people are saying, but this is what Dwight Howard's been saying. So I didn't get the audio properly. So I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go back. So yeah, this is like what people are saying. So this is what people are basically saying, and this is what Dwight Howard says about that. He's saying
the weird one. Oh shoot, y'all heard about that? Dwight. They said Dwight was in a text message on a guy. Nigga, who cares? Since y'all want to get to it. That ain't nobody business where I put my shit at. Y'all just weird. If you want to know what people doing in their bedroom and who they messing with and sleeping with, you are weird.
hey man, and Mace's thing is saying, hey, it matters because what you did might not have been essential. And on top of that, remember the reports about his son, what his son was doing? I don't gotta go into detail, but we know. So that's why it does kind of matter. That's why people kind of want to know. Okay, Dwight. Moving on. Logic is funny, bro.
That's
He's
how
like
I feel.
he like the him being on his biracial tip is like the funniest shit ever, unironically, because of just how he exists. Him just being himself is mad funny.
Today, you know what I mean? Like I don't give a fuck where I am or who I'm around. I let everybody know that I'm proud to be me. I'm proud to be black. I'm proud to be this, whatever the case. And I've had white people treat me like shit and be like, fuck you, you nigger, and you this and you that. I've heard these.
Whoa. And why does he have to just justify his experience?
These things from people. And I could have just sat on in with Massa and been like, oh yeah, I'm white. That's all good. Don't worry. Fuck that. Are you kidding me? No. In my blood is the slave and the master. That's how I feel.
Logic is funny, bro. And because of that, that's why Joe Budden said Logic is the worst rapper on earth, bro. That is that for that reason alone, bro. That's why he says he's the worst rapper, bro. I think that shit is funny that he thinks he's the worst rapper, bro. That shit is hilarious, bro. Let's go on.
But my beautiful black brothers and sisters want to act like I'm adopted. Go back in time to when my nigga daddy impregnated my cracker mama and stop.
Stop this nigga, bro. What the fuck?
But my beautiful black brothers and sisters want to act like I'm adopted. Go back in time to when my nigga daddy impregnated my cracker mama and stopped it. But my beautiful black brothers and sisters want to act like I'm adopted. Go back in time.
That shit funny, bro. Every time Logic speaks behind a yellow background.
You need to leave.
Yeah, so that's what's going on currently at the moment. Another thing is Kai Cenat is doing this thing, right? Which I think Kai Cenat as an entertainer, like he's revolutionizing like entertainment. Like when you really think about it, like he doing reality TV without the same level of studio and pre-film. He doing it all live. He's making live impromptu motherfucking what they call it. I can't think of the word right now, but people do the comedy and it's impromptu and shit. He doing all that shit live with high production value and making great content, like reality TV, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? But he and for a long period of time, like people take a long period of time to pre-film and post-edit. He's doing these things in a live context, and I think that should be acknowledged too. This is a new thing. You know what I'm saying? What Kai is doing, he's trailblazing what is considered, entertainment, and people should acknowledge that shit for real. Give the nigga props. You feel me? But he's doing the thing called 7 days in, and it's a stream where he's streaming like in jail for 7 days and shit, 7 days straight. And they have all the cameras in, so it looks like fucking 60 days in. It looks like all the jail shows, and they're judging him for saying like you're making jail look cool and shit. But what'd you say for Scared Straight? What'd you say for 60 Days In? What'd you say for all this other jail content that exists out there that, talks about the jail show? 60 Days In, you think these niggas, I know I'm an undercover cop, I'm a cool dude. Like all this shit about making jail look cool, making jail look like, you know what I'm saying? And then you get mad at Kai Cenat. Scared Straight doesn't work. Scared Straight, the kids ended up still in jail and shit. That shit didn't work at all. Now, Kai Scared Straight also probably isn't going to work at all, but the original one didn't work at all. So it's like, I'm not saying two wrongs make a right, but this is no different than, fucking the other content of jail content that's out. And other people have made jail content clips. So Carlos Miller is getting mad at the nigga. And look, he has a jail skit. He said, niggas did a live stream in a fake jail. Why the fuck would anyone do so? Why the fuck would anybody? Let me see. He said, why the fuck would anyone do some shit like that? Yeah, why would anyone do something like that? It's like you saying it, you need to shut the fuck up because you did a skit.
That good snack, noodle, honey bun, all that shit. Boy, you know we got that.
No, boy, I got no hole.
Ass and titties everywhere. You already know what the fuck going
Oh, that nigga Minaj.
Yeah. Get in there. There you go, man. Come on. I don't give a fuck about that phone. What a shit at? Ain't nobody got shit in them motherfuckers, man. Come about your business. You ain't fucking loud at me, huh? Let me hold that right there. Oh, wait. Look this.
Got to get big on these fuck niggas. Then no folk coming there telling me, they talking about I ain't eligible for parole. I got violent crime.
Boy, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
My niggas straight them trappers. All my niggas just be trapping. All my niggas coming hard. All my niggas pulling up.
I told her, hold up. Jumped up in this bitch. I had that.
You know what I'm saying? So what is the difference between that and this, bro? Like,
Bro, that nigga gotta wake up till we get tired.
I told you.
you feel me? So that is you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying anything is better or worse than the other thing, but I'm like, what is it doing? This is what he's just being entertaining. People are watching it. He has 100,000 people watching this shit as we speak.
I never seen a guard with frosted tips like that.
And you know what? This is the same shit as motherfucking. There are Japanese shows, and you know what I'm saying. He just taking this shit. They have shows in Asia and Japan, Korea where they be doing shit. Except they damn near torture people like Mr. B. Mr. Beast be torturing people. So that, but in a live stream, and at the end they give him a whole bunch of money. So he's mixing these things, and instead of actually torturing people, and then instead of actually doing this, I'm doing myself. I'm gonna be the entertainer. I'm gonna do all this so everybody can have a good time. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's cool.
Hey, quiet down. Oh. Get him out of here. Be the God.
I never seen a guard with frosted tips like that.
Hey, quiet down.
So yeah, I mean, what do you think about this shit? Because I don't think like this is anything out of the ordinary, anything that crazy compared to, anything that's dramatically different than what he's already done. And I think people are just blowing this shit out of proportion for real. Like they be judging the nigga too much.
Hey, you know what the fuck going on? Be real. You know what the fuck going on?
You know what I'm saying? Like you could argue like, it's menstrual show content, but I feel like when people can actually make 100% of their own money off of some shit that you like to see, you keep judging the shit, but the same people that judge content like this also consume content like this. And it's not like you are watching documentaries all day. It's not like you watch high fucking 5-star rated movies all day and that's the only thing you consume. No, you watch goofy entertainment, lowbrow entertainment, mind-numbing entertainment. You watch that too. And then so who else is gonna make it? This is another guy making it. They said he got 125,000 K viewers right now. You feel me? That's crazy. You feel me? Like that's what he doing right now. So I just feel like that's a feat by itself. I'm not saying that money trumps morals or anything like that, or the fact that because he's doing something successful that it is inherently good, but I don't see him hurting anybody. I don't see him in his real life outside of the entertainment. I don't see him portraying an image like how street niggas promote an image, like how scammer niggas promote this image of doing XYZ negative behavior. I don't think Kai Cenat's on drugs. I don't know Kai Cenat to abuse women. I don't know Kai Cenat to have 1 million baby mamas either. So chill out on Kai. You feel me? Compared to all the other niggas, y'all want to get at Kai. Chill out. What he do? You just making content. and he's doing the comedian shit. Hell, other people doing it. So I don't know. All right, so peep game. All right, so this former NBA player Joe Smith, he's getting tight at his lady because she did her OnlyFans. Peep though that she did corn. She has been a corn star since she was 18 and stopped being a corn star when she was 36. So what? That's like 16 years, 18 years, 18 years. So for as long as she was alive, she's then spent the next 18 years of her life doing corn. And then you wifed her up. So why are you surprised she did an OF? Now he's upset that you did it behind my back and I just found it out. But she felt like she wanted to live this certain lifestyle. She wanted some money. And she's like, I need to earn this shit for my money, my body, my choice. That's what she's saying. What you think? I don't know how to feel. What you feel?
I can't believe I'm sitting here just finding out you got an OnlyFans page. Out of all these years, the disrespect that comes with it, that you could even talk to me before you did it, that's bullshit, yo. That's fucked up, Keith. I'm telling you, that's fucked up.
Wait, no. You're not gonna say fuck me or that's fucked up. It's not fucked up.
Me, look, you ain't recording it. You arguing. You're not even clout season. You're not even arguing to me. You're not even looking to me in my face. You arguing for the viewers. Clout.
What the fuck you doing?
Listen, it's not fucked up, and we're going to. Okay, look. So I have an OnlyFans page, and he's mad because he's just now finding out about it.
Of course, I'm mad at you just finding out about it.
I'm not doing it with anybody but myself, so why should I have to tell you? My choice, my body, my fucking choice.
I mean, I still feel like even if you're doing like content, like self-content, I would like to be informed that your body parts are online for everyone to see. Because if I find out from a third party, I'm gonna feel away. If I have to find out from my friend showing me a video of you self-diddling yourself, I'm gonna feel away. I feel like most people would feel away. I feel like her acting like I shouldn't even be surprised at all. Because I mean, also, if they had a conversation of you're not doing this anymore, because that's what they say in the argument. They say in the argument, hey, I don't want to ever do this again. I don't want to da-da-da. You know what I'm saying? I thought I would never do this stuff again. So the fact that you're even feel like you need to do this again is something I feel like you should talk about with your partner and whatnot. You feel me? That's how I feel. I feel like if a nigga said, I'm willing to do other things that you don't have to do that. I'll work extra hours. I'm going to pick up another shift. You feel me? I'm going to start another business. Whatever the fuck. If I want to do that instead, like, that's also pretty valid too. You feel me? I mean, that's how I feel. But so, Lola behind your hack part. See, that's what I be saying all the time. Like, cheating isn't fucking someone else. Cheating is lying about fucking somebody else and then finding out. If you had told somebody that, hey, I'm gonna go fuck somebody else, I'm gonna go cheat, I'm gonna go fuck somebody, they'd probably break up with you and leave. They'd have the option, they would have the knowledge to do so, or they'd be on some open shit and be like, okay, whatever, let me join in, blah blah blah. So the fact that you do not say something, you choose not to say something, I think that's the issue personally. You know what I mean? So what do y'all think? Let me know in the comment and whatnot and all that.
Joe, I've been talking to you about mad things. I've been asking for solutions to shit. You're not giving me none, so I created one.
That's no solution. Not in my book. That's no
you knew
solution.
You knew who the fuck I was when you met me.
Before.
Yeah, and her response is, why are you surprised I'm doing host shit and you knew who the fuck I is? You know what I'm saying? So you say we're gonna do this shit with her again. So look, she said, for context, I'm not shaming nobody, but for context, Joe Smith can't say he didn't see this coming. Yeah, his wife, Yasmin Pandavis, was a former corn star who started filming some corn at 18 and was active in the game for 18 years. She put up 52 scenes. Goddamn. So they said the moment in hindsight, even funnier. This man saved her from corn at 36 years old. Then she went back to starting it OF at 52. Isn't that like 18 more years? Am I tripping? No, it's 16. But that would have been funny. It's damn 2 years off. That'd have been hilarious. But yeah, that part, he said, Whole time this a commercial for OF. I'm dead.
You know.
I'm dead. Finding out your wife cheated with a Steph shirt on. He said he manifesting. Oh no, chill. I'm cooked, bro. Yeah, he's in shambles, bro. He's in shambles. But yeah, definitely not saying anything and me finding out is like, bro, that's like, why would you do that? You feel me? Why would you do me like that? That's funny as hell, bro. That is actually hilarious, bro. That's actually hilarious, bro. Why you doing people like that, bro? Yeah. That shit crazy. But yeah, in other news, I think academics beefing with Glorilla and they ain't beefing with Saucy Santana and stuff, which I don't know. I feel like people be going in on it too much, right? Because they say he only beef with women, right? And let me just debunk this. I will say he goes at women differently than he goes at men. But look at this. Saucy Santana gay man. And he already got this guy in the thumbnail beefing with him. There's one video that covered all his beefs. Most of his beefs are with men. He said the many beefs of academics. Let me just go through this real quick. I'm not even gonna watch the whole video. I'm just gonna slide through. Sorry. Sorry, Mike.
People that I really know.
All right, so Vic Mensa. Smoking on the Vic Mensa pack. Let me see who else. Wale.
Your post. Somebody like you don't have no credentials to call me nothing like that.
With no apologies issued.
So Wale, okay, so Vic Mensa, Wale, motherfucking who else?
Legendary tracks, the famed engine that enables creators to consider how a unique legendary track.
Oh, this is Skillshare ad now. You're not about to get me. Nav, okay.
Who criticized her, and eventually that journalist got fired. She got the right one.
Only explained that feuding with an artist of that caliber would only do him good.
This is signs.
Okay, Nicki Minaj too. Okay, that's one girl. I just named three dudes. So Nav, motherfucking who else? Wale, Vic Mensa, now Nicki. So we finally had a female.
Downward spiral.
Let me see. Nav. Let me see who else. Meek Mill.
While they claim that they don't need him.
Meek Mill been beefing with Meek Mill for years. They just squashed the beef. But beefing with Meek Mill for years.
That he's beneath them. It won't stop them from engaging. Meek Mill routinely said that his platform is small and irrelevant.
So that's Meek Mill. All right, who else? I'm just debunking. Okay, this nigga, Myson. He also was beefing all the time. He's been beefing with Myson forever. Also that Myson too.
Whenever an album rolls around, usually change of heart happens. Ak has proved as artists such as Myson proclaims he's a cancer, it's only working in his favor. Other times, both academic.
So that's Myson. What else?
It's big bully, and you're like, why would you do that to me? This, that, and the third. And you're like, oh, okay, so let's go play. He just tricked me. I don't know. He got a good wordplay. If it didn't happen there, it would have never yeah. Because I used to wait outside here a lot for it was like 5 times in 1 month. I waited outside.
Since then, two have benefited from one another. And
okay, so also that he's beefing with this nigga too. I think that nigga in jail. But yeah, that nigga too. Nipsey. RIP Nipsey Hussle. Nipsey Hussle wasn't fucking with academics at all.
Even if Nip hadn't tragically passed away, the respect.
RIP Nip. So that's more niggas. I mean, just keep, and that's just of that's been made a year ago. So there's been more niggas since then. Jay Critch recently, like
how broke you rappers are and what's really going on. And he was just like, yo, listen, man, you look like this little Teletubby in this meme I'm gonna post. And then everyone's like, that's way funny. And I'm like,
although Ak acknowledged that he didn't come out on top.
Okay, Freddie Gibbs. Okay, he also was shitting on Freddie Gibbs too. So this is mostly niggas. This is mostly niggas. Let me see. Freddie Gibbs. Okay, so Joe Budden's ex-co-host Rory Amal.
Wait, as a result, the freaks of situation. Though Ak and Joe have had the run-ins,
academics is one of the biggest I've ever seen in my entire life.
The two ultimately have a love for each other. But when it comes to his then co-host, there's never been any.
He was beefing with Joe when they first met. They were not cool. And then they did the show together. They got cool.
Love lost whatsoever. Although there'd been subliminals and little jobs thrown back and forth, the battle lines were really drawn when Rory and Mal took issue with what they saw as Act's hypocrisy when it came to covering XXX Tentacion's life and death.
I'll be honest with you, I was a little disgusted at some of the media outlets and people that were saying rest in peace. And to the people that think I'm talking about academics, I am, but not just him. Don't do your coverage to instigate the and then say rest in peace when it finishes.
I don't know. I mean, I don't feel like he was even instigating. He just was reporting what was happening in the news. So is he saying like media outlets shouldn't cover conflict at all? Because I don't understand. If it's happening, it's news. If it bleeds, it leads. That's what I thought. The whole thing with media. What did they say? Sex sells, and if it bleeds, it leads. That's like the whole shit of journalism for the most part. That's why they are covering Israel Palestine. That's why I was talking about Ice Spice. Like, what are we talking about? See, that's why I feel like people be having these fake angry reactions about shit. Be fake opinions. These aren't real opinions. You just don't like a guy. That's fine. If you don't like that person, just say you don't like that person. Don't create reasons. Don't create bullshit reasons. You just don't like the nigga. That's cool.
It's offensive.
All right, so that's Rory and Mal. All right, keep going because more niggas. Let me see. Beef with them niggas for a minute.
Down the break. Shut up. Joe could talk about it. Now it even make more sense because he was swindling them.
In other occasions where he's taken on a duo, the outcome has been less rosy for Act, namely when he went out of his way to feud with Desus and Mero over being mentioned on the show. Initially, he took issue with their critique of Everyday Struggle's fate after Joe Budden's departure.
All right, so Desus and Mero, that's another 2 niggas. So I get multiple niggas. But in terms of females, all right, and then him and Adam 22, they be going on and off and shit. Frenemies, if you will. But in terms of females, there was Nicki Minaj. He went at what's his name? John Legend's wife, Glorilla. Went at Meg. Let me see. That's 4. There's more. I'm not saying there aren't more. There's more. But like I can even add a whole bunch of other niggas on top of, you know what I'm saying? So I just feel like the ratio is like 70-30. You want to go high 60-40, but it's mostly niggas. Like I'd
take issue with what he saw as Adam 22 meddling in his business. Brought to a head over a marathon 4-hour stream, Act seemed to be unhinged throughout and made it more personal than it was in the process.
He wants to know, did they run a train on your baby mama? What up?
I mean, number one, whatever my girl has done in her private prior to me, not really my interest. So, I mean, I don't feel any need to speculate about this at all.
You clown me just supposedly for being there while 6'9" Selena, and Selena was never my girl.
I didn't clown you. I laughed at the
He did clown him. Now he's capping. But not to get all that. There's another beef. Who else? Oh yeah, Rosenberg, Ebro and Rosenberg. He also that Ebro and Rosenberg
needed to go to get relevance in hip hop. Radio is irrelevant. I think
Though Peter and Ebro are perfectly within their and misogynist comments about Chrissy Teigen, there have been little to no
Chrissy Teigen. Yeah, Chrissy Teigen. That was the other person.
Questions for Act. Instead, with every new beef that arises,
yeah, he beefing with Glorilla now and shit, and yeah, let her just why you gotta go with Glorilla? Just leave Glorilla alone. Leave Glorilla. I'm just kidding. Let me see what he said about Glorilla, because basically, because Glorilla is goofy. She thought Kai Cenat is in the actual real jail, and she was threatening to like send like fucking goons in jail to like stab him up or something, just because he said the song that she dropped was fucking trash, and the song she dropped was trash. I mean, I like the beat, but what she was saying on it was not it. It made the song worse. I would definitely say like her addition to that shit did not make the song like any better. So I mean, why are you mad? Take critique. You feel me? You cannot do drill song. And of course the New York niggas are gonna be like judging you extra hard. They want you to see if you can actually do a decent drill song, and then when you underperform, they're gonna be upset. I mean, I feel like that is surprising to literally no one. I don't know like why anyone is surprised by that. So yeah. That's what that with that. You feel me? So that's why I wanted to just pull up that stat to be like, yo, y'all be coming to act like he did be only dissing females. Like, come on, that's a false narrative, bro. Let's does he go at females like differently in the way they go niggas? Yeah. But I feel like he knows how to push at someone buttons, right? So he just gonna do what he gotta do to push your buttons. In general, if why would you beef with a nigga that is willing to go that hard against you? Why? Unless you finna go as messy as academics wants to go, leave the nigga alone. Because people also will just go at the nigga just to go at the nigga, just unprompted. So that's find it. They also go at him with like unprompted and shit. So it's like that's another thing. So you know that's it's the two reasons why I'm like, hey, bruh, why y'all surprised? Does he go extra hard than he needs to? Yeah, I feel like that turns the bite. And in general, I kind of feel like what Kevin Samuels was saying when he was saying I don't beef because beef just isn't a cool vibe. You feel me? Like beef, you can make money from beef, right? Not saying you don't, but because you of beef, like that will block other money. It will block other money. It just, you know, you don't make and keep a lot of friends beefing. Also that, you know what I mean? It's rather better to keep the peace because, you know, like even though there are short-term gains, there are also a lot long-term losses too. And if you don't care, you don't care. Like academics, his business model, he said, I don't care because I made more money off of talking about rappers than to talk to rappers. I don't need I don't require to interview because a lot of podcasts and a lot of interview content is based off of the fact that you need to interview this person. I need to get this person on my podcast. The only time people will see it is if I have this person on my podcast. But academics build his content off of building an audience to fucks with him for him first, so that he don't need to have X amount of guests on his shit to make his podcast. You know what I mean? So because of that business model, which is a very smart business model, he can talk crazy about all these rappers, and you know there are no repercussions because his fans, the chat niggas, are always gonna rock with him. So you know it's like, you know what I'm saying, how do you defeat that? I don't really think you can defeat that, bro. So yeah, that's how I feel about that. I was looking for this one thing that they was talking about, but yeah, I'm gonna just show y'all a couple things. So Skims is on the NBA. The NBA is rocking with Skims with Kim Kardashian. So everybody rocking the Skim shit. That shit is that shit crazy. And then that's all that is some context. And so because of that beef, Saucy Santana is now also beefing with academics and shit because of what he's.
I want to talk about the City Girls. I'll briefly talk about the City Girls. And I'm going to be honest with you, man. I think the City Girls are completely over with. And they did the most pathetic interview I just seen recently. And we need to hold some of these makeshift chameleon, non-talented, lazy, non-passionate people accountable.
So how do you feel about that? I feel like as a person who really cares about the music they make, you know what I'm saying? I really care about the music I make, right? Like I'm real passionate, right? So when I see people get on who don't care like as much like Ice Spice or City Girls and shit like that, and they make a lot of money, I used to feel away. I'll be real. I used to feel away. Do I feel away today as a grown up? No. Like this is me when I was like a fucking teenager. As me now, I don't give a fuck. I feel like, hey man, richer than me. There's something to be learned about cultivating content, cultivating a personality instead of only caring about music. There's something to that, and I learned, adapt, tune TV. You feel me? But it is something to be said that some people do get everything. You feel me? It feels like just some people get everything, and here we are, plebeians.
City girls are the definition of people who have gotten to places in their career without ever really doing the work. Let me be very, very clear about them. The city girls are a byproduct of good writers, good people that put image around them, people that branded them the city girls. There's nothing the city girls has actually ever really did for their fucking self.
All right. So that's what he said, and he went on to go on his other tip. And I feel like there is some credence to that. You feel me? Like, let me know what y'all think. Like now, like, because their interview was talking about, well, the label didn't tell us everything. The label didn't tell us everything that we had to do. And, damn near relying on the label is like they parent to walk them through everything. But, a lot of other artists do not get that level of hand-holding by the label. The label do not do what they did for y'all. You know what I'm saying? So that's how. So a lot of other people like that. A lot of people like academics who struggled and worked, hustled hard to cultivate a fan base. You feel me? That took time, effort, and whatnot. And a lot of other people didn't do that. So you feel me? So that's that. So this is fucking Saucy Santana shit. He's did this one thing, but the more controversial one is the more recent response he did, because academics responded to that, and then this is the most this is him responding. So
Mr. Bot,
listen, I don't condone everything he about to say, because he's Jamaican, and how Jamaicans are about the homosexual communities.
T-Man with the beard and the BBL. Take your fucking tampon out of your fucking asshole for a second. Okay? Understand you've been wearing thongs so much, you must be really caught up thinking you really talking crazy to me. First and foremost, let me address anything. I don't want anybody to think I move around in fear or I'm ever hiding. I'm not of y'all industry, folks. I made millions not chilling with y'all. I made millions not sucking y'all dick. And I shouldn't even use that pun because Mr. BBL with the beard.
All right. So that's all right. So that you get the picture, and then this is what Saucy.
Academics, you keep talking about what the fuck Carisha said to you, how Carisha put about you, that's how she put about you.
Yeah, so then that was the first. Okay, this is what he ended up saying, which is the crazy.
Headquarters. Niggas is in the streets. We're not doing that. We want to see you out the door, outside in the motherfucking field, bitch. Fuck is you chatting about? Fuck is you talking about, bitch? Bati man, bitch ass nigga. Nobody not pulling up to no motherfucking headquarters.
I'm sorry. I wanted to take it seriously, but then whenever the glasses came, I just started laughing. So I was trying to pause it before I started laughing. So yeah, that's that.
Think this bitch work for McDonald's or something. Stop motherfucking playing with me, bitch. We want to see you out the door. In the streets, in the field, in the streets, in the club. Yeah, somewhere let's get it on. Bitch, that's what the fuck we want to do. Bitch, and after I beat you, I'm gonna fuck you on your ass.
Yikes, okay. Yo. Hey, yo. And I'm not even an AO nigga, but hey, yo.
Because you a bitch ass nigga. That's what we do to you. I don't want to keep even pressing that we ghetto and we from. You always motherfucking pressing a BBL, fag. Bitch, you sit on your thick ass, bitch. I got a BBL, bitch, and you a BBW. That's what you do. You big.
So,
you a big.
That's that on that. And so, yeah, this is how people are. This is what's going on. Dave Grohl's playing drums on stage with Boy Genius. Okay, that's crazy. Shout out to Dave Grohl going crazy on the drums or whatnot. RP Taylor Hawkins, also that. Yeah, that shit hard. Yeah, people forget that Dave Grohl, he played drums for Nirvana. He could just play drums. All right, so I feel like that's all the hip hop topics and drama. There's some music that came out, but let me see if I could show y'all. I know the NFR, right? NFR people, I go to them for the new tunes. It's been a year since Takeoff passed away, so on November 1st, you feel me? It's not. Oh, it is. Okay, well, here we are. I've transitioned from day to night, day and night. Wah, wah. RIP Takeoff, bro. That shit literally crazy, bro. That's already been a year since then. That shit crazy, bro. RIP that nigga, bro. So Thug said he about to executive produce Thug's next project. He also got an album with Future, an album with Jid, an album with Nav, and he's producing on Kanye and Tyler's album. And he's producing on ASAP's album, and he's executive producing Thug's album, and he might do an album with fucking Don Toliver. Oh my God, we about to get Metros, man. We want some more, bruh. Because honestly, I still kind of feel how I feel about his album, except that his superhero drum was with Future. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna lie. So yeah, you need to be with some other artists because how you was by yourself, not really feeling it. Not gonna lie. But we gonna see. So ASAP Rocky's new album, Don't Be Dumb, is still scheduled to release this year. Okay, so he's still gonna drop. MGMT is dropping the album 2024 on February 3rd. That's lit. Northwest says she want to be a rapper, a basketball player, and gonna make artwork that I sell. Then she wants to own Yeezy and Skims. Yeah, she's gonna own the world. Yeah, that's crazy. All right, it's been 3 years ago since MF Doom passed. Yeah, because MF Doom passed on Halloween. RIP MF Doom. That shit crazy. It's Jid's birthday, and he turned 33. And I'm waiting for him to drop his album with fucking Metro, but whatever the fuck. It's supposed to be. Oh yeah. Also, Childish Gambino's cooking music, and Thundercat and Steve Lacy. So any song with I See Them Three, that sound like a 5, making a music right there. And this is the track list for Pink Panthers. You like Pink Panthers? Jeezy's dropping November 3rd. Hey, Jeezy dropping. That's crazy. Yeah, and then Kanye's in his rollout. He was with fucking the James J. Prince, and this is Frank Ocean, and just doing this picture, and he's never dropping music, but it's fine. It's whatever. RIP Matthew Perry. I think he was the guy in Friends. So yeah, this is in my IG. What's he doing? I don't know. He's just a weird guy. Frank Ocean just kind of does what he wants, right? There's something else. Oh, Funny Marco has been going through, right? Remember he was getting disrespected and whatnot by Southside and G Herbo. Okay, well this time he is giving Kevin Hart hell. He's giving Kevin Hart hell. All right, look at this shit, bro.
Oh, question. Answer this question.
Because he's not doing his. He had a show, and then I think the show got canceled on whatever YouTube network, whatever. So then I think this is his own shit, but it could be on a network too. I don't know. Let me know what you think.
Right now, you will lose everything in the world, and you gotta get this right. Name 3 Flavor Flav songs.
Name 3 Flavor Flav songs?
Yeah, or you lose everything.
Okay, well, you would ask me to name 3 Public Enemy songs.
No, I said Flavor Flav.
Well, Flavor Flav was a part of a group.
Yeah, exactly. But he got some solos too.
I'm not aware of Flavor Flav's solo songs. So if I'm going to lose everything, I don't know a Flavor Flav song. Okay, can you educate me and tell me what?
Yo, this interview, I feel like Funny Marco should only do shit with other comedians if he wants to fuck with people. Because Carlos Miller also wasn't having it. He left.
Yeah, boy, The Clock is Ticking, and The Block is Hot.
You're lying.
I think it's funny he got caught immediately.
That's a fucking lie. Yeah, boy, is what he said. The clock is ticking has never been a song. You're saying that because he had a clock on. The block is hot is not something that they said.
He said you saying that because he had a clock on.
Back then. He just fucking lied. And it was quick too.
He said it was quick too.
Straight face. That's a sickness.
He said that shit to sit down with the sickness.
When's a good time to give a motivation speech? A, when someone's hitting you. B, when somebody got you in the headlock. Or C, just answer the question.
Marco, what the fuck is happening? Like, dude, I'm saying this humbly. I'm a big guest.
Oh, Jay, that would say this humbly, but I'm basically saying I'm Kevin fucking Hart. What type of bullshit interview is this? I think it's funny Marco stuck to his format and still did the funny Marco interview, even though somebody big like Kevin Hart came. Like, he didn't give a fuck. He said, I'm sticking with my stupid ass, funny Marco ass question. I'm not doing no deep dive shit. Because lately, a lot of Kevin Hart, when he does an interview, he does a lot of like motivational speech shit that not everybody want to hear. Like, not everybody want to hear the fucking motivational speech fucking Kevin Hart shit. Then not everybody want to hear that shit. But it's mad funny that he don't give a fuck. And he stayed like 10 toes and said, no, I want to listen to your stupid questions. Like, because a lot of people feel like they're above certain shit. But it's like, hey, man, you said yes to the interview, right? But you said yes. So, I mean, why don't you fucking, you feel me?
I thought that you would like have like some question. That's not a question. That's not
define a question. Because I feel like that was a question. I mean, what you mean? Now, would I interview Kevin Hart about that? No, but I would try to do some goofy shit so it wouldn't stay on every once in a while. Because once niggas start preaching too much on the interview and shit, my eyes gonna start to glaze over. I ain't gonna be listening, feel me? So I want to keep the audience listening too, you feel me?
not like a question worth my. You get what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
I'm not giving a motivational speech during none of that. In the headlock or what was the first?
Somebody pushing you. I'm just trying to see how you think outside of this.
I think you and I may just think different, man.
I mean, but he's trying to figure out the difference. He asked Case that. I just want to know what you think. I mean, I don't think anything was wrong. I don't think anything was wrong with him asking the stupid questions. But how y'all feel?
What do you feel like advice for me and other people? What is it?
Are you saying?
You just saying what is okay? Whatever. What is advice? Give me blank advice. Because I think he's funny because he makes fun of the fact that a lot of his interviews and podcasts just turn into fucking self-help guru talks, and not everybody for that. So he said, okay, if we're just doing the self-help guru bullshit, then just help me, nigga. How about that?
Advice, like,
yeah,
you
advice.
say, what do I feel like advice is for you?
Yeah, advice for everybody.
What?
What's the advice for everybody?
I don't know. What, people have different vices. What do you mean?
What you got? Because you got.
What about you?
That stuff you be saying.
What?
The stuff. Like advice. Like give us something.
What the fuck are you saying?
I think that shit's funny because of like comedians. I feel like he should just be more in the comedian lane and shit. Because him trying to interview rappers, some rappers is gonna be on timing. He met his match when he with G Herbo, and even though they're disrespectful, broke his shit. That could happen. You know what I'm saying? They could be on some troll shit and they feel like it's all cool, and it's not cool. So this is different.
Man, what do you say? Are you saying advice? Like, what advice would I want to give somebody, or what are people's vices? What are you saying?
What are the vices you got for the people?
Where are you from?
Let's see.
Good answer.
Okay. What advice do I have for the people, man?
The people.
For the people.
Yeah.
I'm gonna assume you mean everybody by the people. Live your life.
Can you look into the camera and
Can I fucking answer a question?
Stupid. So yeah, I feel like this is the only format that I feel like he should be doing shit. Like, if you're not willing to be fucked with, he gonna, you know what I'm saying? He gonna keep fucking with you.
Yeah.
If you're not willing to be fucked with, it's not gonna go. It's like you're just open to being fucked with. You feel me?
What camera do you want me to look into?
That's your camera.
That's my. Then what camera is that?
That's the one that just got us together.
So that's your 2-shot.
Yeah.
What's a 2-shot, Marco?
We're shoot it 2 times.
Stupid. Look at that. He mad as fuck. Listen, I hire somebody to do my production. That doesn't mean I have to know all the production. Just because you shoot movies, nigga. Like, nigga, I do comedy. You would want to be Captain Movie Star, nigga. Don't put that on me.
My advice to everybody is to live your life to the fullest.
Can you add a little bit more onto it? This is where somebody gonna take this clip out of the interview and your word really matter. And they gonna add sad music behind it. So look sad while you do it, please. All right, 1, 2, 3.
I don't need to give advice in a sad manner.
Can you just look sad while you're doing it?
No, that doesn't make sense. I'm giving people encouraging advice.
Okay, smile while doing it. Action one. Start the advice.
My advice to everyone is to live life to the.
Look at that. He looked away like, nigga, if I swear to God, if you fuck with me again, I'm beating your ass.
To the fullest.
A little bit more.
Fuck you, man. Fuck you.
Me?
Why are you doing him like that?
Come on, man, and just do this. This is getting stupid.
I look up to you, man.
I'm dead. He said, I look up to you.
Not like that, you don't. Not with them eyes.
Not with them eyes. It's funny, bro. So yeah, he was definitely fucking with him, bro. Man, Kevin Hart, Marco, put him in a movie. Why?
Come on, watch it. What I am. The #1 host talk funny guy.
My grandma watching.
I apologize.
Yeah. To her, to apologize to
I apologize.
Miss Gladys.
You call your grandma Miss Gladys?
Yeah.
You don't have a grandma, do you?
What the fuck? That shit is funny. Yeah, put that in. I think Funny Marco might be moving towards trying to do some other shit too after this shit too. Cause he be fucking with people in a way like, bro, get that nigga just a skit show at this point. Cause like what else do you put him in? Like, I don't know.
Not for real.
All right. Okay.
I really don't. That's
All
why
right.
they laugh.
That's enough. I think we got enough, Marco.
All right. Yeah, I will.
Okay.
I was waiting on you to get up.
All right. I'm gonna get up.
You can go back. You good?
Before
Oh, yeah, he said he can leave. They can go.
So I just want to tell you, I got a lot going on. There's a documentary that's gonna drop on Netflix. Myself and Chris Rock that you forgot to ask me about, probably. Called Rock Hard. It'll be cool.
I asked you about the Get Hard, Rock Hard. You said
okay. Also,
what's the date?
First week in November.
I'm dead. He said I wanted to
I
talk
don't know
about
the
my
exact date.
thing, and I didn't get to.
All right. I want to talk to you when you're done.
Oh man, y'all, the fact that Kevin Hart just walked off on me in the middle of the interview is crazy.
You just told me to do.
He fucking with it still.
That's, huh?
You just said it ends if I walk away, man.
I'm dead. Let's see. I mean, I feel like, that's good. That's good content. You feel me? Yeah. So that concludes my fuck shit about entertainment music industry. Now we're gonna get back into some anime. Okay, it's fall season. You feel me? So here's some recommendations for y'all. If y'all need some anime, y'all know what the fuck y'all want to watch and shit like that. This is I'm the guy for you. Okay, so you've been watching Shield Hero. That was season 3. Giving a fuck. Spy Family got season 2. And Goblin Slayer season 2. So that's the big heavy hitters right now. Kind of weak on the heavy hitter side. I'm not gonna lie. But hey, Eminence of the Shadow has a season 2. It's really good. It's really good. I fuck with it. And then Dr. Stone You know, if you fuck with Dr. Stone, that shit, it's like season whatever part 4. It's like season 4, damn near. I fuck with Amethyst Shadow. This show has been getting a lot of high ratings, so I'm gonna check it out, but I haven't seen it personally. Let me see. It's called Furion Beyond Journey's End, or Sosahu no Furion, whatever the fuck. Demon King's been defeated, and the victorious hero party returns to home before disbanding. The 4, the Mage, Furion, Hero, Himwell, and the Priest, and the war. I'm not gonna fuck with the name. Okay, so 4 niggas: the Mage, the Hero, the Priest, and the Warrior. They reminisce about their decade-long journey as the moment to bid each other farewell arrives. But the passing of time is different for elves. So I imagine that the elf bitch is on some other shit. Show me the more. Where's the? I want to see more of the thing. You want to show me more detail? Okay, more detail. All right, so the elf person who takes, she aged differently. She witnesses her companions fully pass away one by one. Before his death, let me see. The priest manages to foist a young human apprentice on the elf shorty, driven by the elf's passion for collecting a myriad of magic spells. Let's see, I don't care where it's at. The pair embarks on an aimless journey, visiting the places that the heroes had visited. On their travels, the elf slowly confronts her regrets of missed opportunities to form deeper bonds with her now deceased friends. Okay, so it's like on some slice of life fantasy shit, because they really reminiscing, because I don't think Nike's gonna go through no bullshit. All right, so also Tokyo Revengers got another season. If you fuck with Tokyo Revengers, that shit been they keep making more of that shit. They go keep making more of that shit. So you know what I'm saying, that's gonna be the shit for you. All right, another anime, Undead Unluck, is about one girl has bad luck, and then the undead, undead unluck. So there's an undead nigga who can't die, and a girl who's unlucky, people die around her. So that's what that's about. Kind of on the promiscuous side. If you're not into all that, then that's what you're not into. You feel me? So yeah, that's what I would recommend if you're into that. But it looks like a fun show. You feel me? If you fuck with that, if that's what you rock it with, then I would say, what I'm saying, fuck with that. All right, this other show called Kingdom of Ruin. That looks like some mid, but it might be good. You know what I'm saying? Kingdoms of Ruin. 100 Girlfriends. No, don't fuck with slice of life. I mean, I don't fuck with fucking rom-com shit or harem shit. It's both. God, not doing that. It's fucking rom-com shit. The Apothecary Diaries. This might be some slice of life. It has a very high rating of 8.6. So let's read this one. Studio is OLM and Toho. So, themes are historical and medicinal. All right, so let's read the little synopsis. Okay. In an imperial court in China. This ad again. Do not support. In an imperial court in ancient China, it's been a few months since a 17-year-old girl was kidnapped and forced to work as a low-level servant in the emperor's palace. She manages to retain her curious, pragmatic spirit, manages to work until her years of servitude are over, but then one day she catches wind of the fact that the emperor's 2 infants have fallen ill. She's decides to secretly take action, drawing on her experience as a pharmacist raised in a poor red light district, with all the hoes selling. Wow. All right, so despite her attempts of remaining anonymous, she soon catches the eyes of a guy who's influential Enoch, who recognizes her talents. And then she finds herself in the emperor's inner court, where she gradually makes a name for herself by utilizing her knowledge and her personality as a goddamn apothecary bitch. And it's called The Apothecary Diaries. Okay, so that's a good show. I'm gonna check that out before, but I've seen the first episode of Undead Unluck, so you know what I'm saying. I've seen Tokyo Revengers season 1, haven't kept watching it, but it's okay. All right, the show that I'm watching right now that I really fuck with is Shangri-La Frontier. I'm fucking with this show. Okay, it's about a guy who does the VR shit. You feel me? You ever see the niggas that do the VR shit? So it's a nigga doing the VR and shit. He's in a VR game. It's a really hard game. He's used to doing bad games. He's a VR nigga who's really into trash games. He's a trash game addict. He said, let me try actually playing a really good game for once. And Shangri-La Frontier is a really good game. Pretty interesting. Ragnar Crimson is a show about a guy who needs to kill. Like, there's this post-apocalyptic medieval shit where they hunt dragons and shit. They're hunting dragons, and then this nigga's back to the future self. So it tells him the world's about to be destroyed because you're fucking a bum. You're not strong enough. Here, I'm gonna give you my past, future powers, whatever the fuck. And now he's killing all these fucking dragons. He's a dragon slayer. Killing all these dragons. So that's Ragnar Crimson. Pretty basic, but a lot of action. If you fuck with that, you know, you'll probably like it. The first episode's like an hour, so you get a little movie action, which is so that's a recommendation. Berserker Gluttony. This is my guilty pleasure show that I'm gonna watch. Made my shit a little smaller. Yeah, so yeah, let y'all know. Berserker Gluttony. This show is my fucking show. That's my essentially guilty pleasure because it's just about this nigga who's just got some powers and is just swinging his sword around for real. Like, ain't no deep plot for real, but he's just in love with this one white shorty, you know what I'm saying? He into his milk and he drinking that shit. And that's all it's about. It ain't that deep. You feel me? Like, that's all it is, bruh. So, this other show's called Ron Kemenashi's Forbidden Deductions. This is some buddy cop shit that I'm definitely gonna check out. If you into some mystery buddy cop shit, you probably gonna fuck with this shit right here. This show looks mid. It's called Demon Sword Master and Excalibur Academy. You know them school magic school shows. You know them, I know them. It's another one of them. Check it out or don't. The Faraway Paladin has season 2. If you ever watch The Faraway Paladin, it's an isekai. We're raised from baby isekai, and he gets some powers by this goddess, and then he's basically like a saint spreading the god's word, but he's also OP fighter. The world building's pretty decent. Plot semi lacking, but the world building and like the overall experience you get from watching it, I feel like it's worth a watch. So, you know, I'd say check it out. See Girlfriend season 2. That is motherfucking rom-com. Dead Mountain Death Play. If you've seen the first season of that, it's a guy who was like the final boss in the fantasy genre, and he gets reincarnated into our world. So, but it was kind of mid. I watched the first seasons of that. It was kind of mid. I'm not gonna keep. It's a season 2 though. If you like it, then like it. I don't know what to tell you. All right, so the Vexations of a Shut-In Princess. This does look like some slice of life, but I might give it a watch. I'm gonna give it a watch, see if I like it. 3 years into her life as a shut-in, this vampire bitch awakens to find she's been appointed as commander of an imperial army. The thing is, her new unit consists solely of belligerent ruffians who revolt against their superiors at the slightest hint of weakness. So there's that. So maybe it's okay. So it's not. It's some vampire fiction, but it might be interesting. I'm giving the disgraced noble lady I refused a crash course in naughtiness. Okay, this is some fucking rom-com. This is where you were in the rom-com hell. This is rom-com hell. This rom-com. Agnes, the ancient mage's bride, is kind of creepy, but if that's what you're into, check it out. In love with the villainess, that's fucking obviously rom-com. Girl and her guard dog rom-com. The saint mage's power is omnipotent. It's the second season of this, but I never watched the first season of that, so I don't know what that is. The Returner's magic should be special. Some bullshit. 7 Deadly Sins, 4 Nights of the Apocalypse. It's the 7 Deadly Sins spinoff. So if you're into that, 7 Deadly Sins, I think this is a spinoff of that. This some power. My daughter left the nest and returned to S rank adventure. It's just one of those power fantasy jumps. After School Hanako. I think this is the second season of this. The ghost Lee Hanako and the mortal assistant usually have their hands full resolving various supernatural incidents in this academy. But how do they spend their time when they get a break from all that? Come watch the characters toilet bound play game. Okay, so this is like after school. So this is a spin-off. This is filler. This is a filler show from a fucking mystery show. This is a sleeper. It's called Under Ninja. And it's like ninjas being real in real life, and it's like after World War II, there's ninjas and shit. It's getting a real low rating, but I really like the first episode like a lot. So I'm gonna keep watching Under Ninja. Shy is about some fucking girls with powers. Overtake's a racing show. MF Ghost is another racing show. Stardust Telepath. That looks weak. I ain't gonna lie. Tear Moon Empire looks weak. Super Sleeper. No one is watching this show, but they should watch it. It's called Miggy and Dolly. That shit is a comedy, mystery, slice of life. And I just fuck with this show. And ain't nobody gonna watch this show, but I'm recommending this motherfucker. Feel me? I'm recommending this junk. So yeah, keep it, you know what I'm saying? Watch it. If you don't want to watch it, it's cool. If you don't want to watch it, but I just said maybe you should watch it. Okay. And yeah, everything else is looking like some mid. This one shit is about, it's called The Story of a Man Who Turned into a Pig. This nigga got reincarnated as a pig. We're running out of reincarnation. He got reincarnated as a pig, and this bitch wants to eat him. And that's the show. And I might watch it. Arknights Perish of the Frost is the second season of Arknights. Don't know what Arknights is. 16-bit sensation. Is a guy, is an illustrator who loves beautiful girls and Bishoujo games. She works at a video game studio and becomes a super famous illustrator. However, reality didn't work as well as she had hoped. In the present, where mobile games are all the rage, she spends her days as a sub illustrator, just coloring. This is one of those workspace shows. Work slice of life. Do you like it? There's time travel in this. Okay. This might be interesting. 16-bit sensation, another layer. Okay. That might be interesting. I recommend. And the rest of these probably ain't it. I ain't gonna lie. But if I find any of these, because once you get to the bottom, it start being trash. Like, oh, there's a firefighter show though. It's called a Firefighter Dago Rescue on Orange. So if you want to fuck with a firefighting show, then have fun with that. They keep making these spin-offs of FLCL, and they're trash. And it's hurting my soul because this is the first Fooly Cooly is my favorite anime. Let me make my screen bigger. Is my favorite anime. And they keep making these spin-offs that are trash. Maybe like the alternative and the progressive one weren't that trash, but they keep making more. Like the shoegaze one is trash. The one before that was trash. And now they're doing CGI and they ruining the show I love. So stop. Please stop. Idolmaster, another season. Hypnosis Mike. Oh, this. Are you ready for rapping anime? No, you're not. Not putting y'all through that. Boys Sing. Let me see. Yeah, the rest of these aren't it. I gave y'all the good shit. I gave you the greatest recommendations ever. I am the greatest anime recommender of all time. You heard it here first. All right. That's all for today. Hope y'all enjoy listening to me. I appreciate it listening to you, listening to me, giving me advice, all that. I'm going to do more podcasts and stuff. Clips will be coming. And thank you. I dropped some singles. Let me show you my singles real quick. Self-plug. I got to plug myself. Check myself before I wreck myself. I drop some singles if you want to listen. I am still a music man, and I'm probably gonna submit another song soon. Yeah, these are the songs I got. I got a song called Vamp. Sounds like this.
Darkness, don't look at my eye, darkness, don't look at my soul, darkness, yeah, don't let me in, I want more light, if that's okay with you, then give me some, I'm a vamp, I just want second blood from dusk until the dawn comes, look into my eyes, all I see is red and crimson, look into my eyes, all I see is red and scarlet.
So that's one song. Got another song. And this is my last song.
In the meantime, I'll be high. I got high run for my feelings, cause I don't feel real. That dissociation, that's fucking how I feel. I've been doing it, fuck, I know how I feel. I know it's fucking me up. I've been doing it, fuck, I know how I feel.
Those are my songs. More songs are coming. More tunes are coming. More posts on my post is posting and all that. Hope you guys have a great day and whatnot. Support y'all. Love y'all. And I'm back. Tune's back. You know, I've been tuning in to Tune TV. Hope you have a great day and all that. Hope you do too.